All right, chapter 5, optional pre-wash. One, tap of the pre-wash. The pre-wash is the design of the move of the large amount of the dirt of the vehicle. Secure with the most efficient of the pre-wash. Like the now for the handle of the number that the vehicles with the facility of the pre-wash. Vehicle with required additional washing with the wash station. So the can do more cleaning of the breach of the crevice of the pre-wash line. Cleaning not all vehicles require the cleaning of the and pre-wash slightly sold. The smaller vehicle is subject to members to the directly on washing station. The pre-wash have been constructed with a washing technical view with the way after the station. Of the bath is water filled with big water canyons on each of the four corners, each of the lane of the vehicle. After the person stand the canyon is right. However, some water is the spacing of the higher pressure stream of the water is moved. The directly over the vehicle with the facility of the bath with the recommended pre-wash of the move the bulk of the dirt, including under the vehicle's most efficient water with the enough the or add the bath roast for the sort of the tactical bath of the pre-wash. The bath is water filled basin which the bathroom vehicle is drive the action of the bath of the operation from the track from the wheel well the tanks out of the search for the first water. Remember the bath provides the soaking action with the lot dirt to be removed easily remove the second trap or troop operate with the water can display each of the corner of the bath lane spray the high pressure stream the water with the raised flexible built with the bottom of the belt bath flex tracks the wheel vehicle with the evolution of the embedded dirt with the flexing motion accomplished with the driving the vehicle to cover forward through the bath with a combination of wave action and the south of the move of the dirt under the script go well under the light with the average soil condition with the one pass of the bath most efficient remove the however the heavier soil on the vehicle with the may require 2 or more forward reverse passes over the flex additional advantage for the pre-wash over the spray standing system that is very the type of the system shape the tactic view can be cleaned up modifying the equipment as the bath moves efficient with the water you with the spray stand and so the treatment system could be small but finally the bath can move efficiently but skirted vehicles types such as the M1 battle tank type of bath lanes. Two types of lanes have been designed and developed communicated all tactical vehicle with the track vehicle with the large design with the track vehicles only set flexors with the bottom track vehicle with the line allow the maximum flexing over the tracks make it difficult to wheel vehicle with the transverse the maneuver with the dual pressure lane with the both the track vehicle and dual purpose lane with the small pipe and flexor of the non-offset with the easy transverse vehicles. However, the small flexors are not effective as track lane flexors are cleaning track vehicle with the configuration. Dual purpose lane with the U of the junction with the track lane with the same still with the figure 351 over the pre-wash design with the U both with the type of the recommended no more than 3 lane with the combined with one to form one bath. Multiple baths can be linked between them with the configuration provided with the maximum flexibility, insulation strips and not over the bath with the will need with the refill the wheel wash vehicle with a small group that arrived the track dual purpose with the combined from the one over the slope of the track line should be located with the possible sediment basin. Move the sediment leaving the basin will be removed the vehicle to track the lane with the layout with the roof distance wastewater with the having suspended cell with the content with the most travel the power with the treatment figure 5 tube with the track lane and with the cross section signs that may be required directly for the proper type of the bath lane with for example of the combined bath facility plan show with the water cannons entrance track vehicles slope flexors U drains control building 2 treatment facility fluid control structure dual purpose lane cannon islands and exit 513 lane with the recommended effect of the main length wide width of the lane is 22 feet the bath bottom length of the lane of the bath bottom of the base of the track perimeter along the track of the vehicle the effect of the bath the typical lane with 50 feet long from the bottom of the ramp to the bottom of the exit ramp to the width of the trench drain or the water level of the bath should be adjustable range for the 0.3 feet the recommended maximum flexibility depth of the water should be managed for the deepest of the bath excluding the depth of the trench drain and not all the vehicles can operate in 3.5 feet of water level in this case it must be possible to lower the water level depending on the water type of the vehicle that you bath of different units. However, the operator can regulate the level with the recommended chain with an extra of 1 foot of the 3 board should be added to the wall of the bath. The staff gauge and other water level indicators should be placed with the bath and painted on the side wall of the guide operator when adjusting the bath. Depth of the track bath lane cross section band water can flexors lateral U drain hand rail and post primary U drain water cannons. Bath pre-wash is equipped with 2 staves and mount with the fighting type of the hardware and each for the deliver the required design wash water pressure for the exterior track of the wheel with the vehicle being washed each of the bowl bath lane provided with the total primary entrance can with the 2 secondary exit cans the one each for the corner of the lane each for the lever to design direct cannon system consistent with the water supply with the rate risers mainly operated with the flow of the control valve of the pipe with the nozzle During the first stage of the vehicle, they enter the blow slowly into the entrance staging area of the troop that aim with the primary cannons were streaming after the gross removal with the solid wheel tracks and idlers beyond the script. Then during the second of the stage, the parts and vehicles, so they're not dislodged in primary cannons or by submergence of relaxing in the bath above the high pressure, high volume in the water system. Water stream and secondary cannons, primary existing bath that allow the flexibility of the lane uses each water cannon system is designed to deliver and operate where flow pressure range regardless of whether the lane is dual purpose. Track water pressure and flow rate, recommended water pressure 100 psi the nozzle for the running valve by 8 gallons per minute. The flow control valve should be installed each of the cannon. The valve troop is stop and start the water flow as discussed in chapter 4. Pressure flow rates to provide the facility pump with the selection with the control and handle the different soil and conditions. 51162 height. The central lining of the nozzle of the cannon should be 50 inches above the pavement of the island shown figure 5.5. 51163. The nozzle tip should provide the stream of the water of 0 degree spraying with nozzle. The inner diameter of the nozzle or it should be 1/2 inch of the nozzle. Must not be able to deliver pressure flow rates within recommended range. Minimum loss. 51164. Motion restriction. Adjustable restraining bridles for this should be placed and figure 5.3 placed on the water cannon with the position for the horizontal vertical movement without the personal could accidentally spray each over the during cleaning operation could result in injury. Show the example of the inner water line with the cannon restraining bridle and drain. Alright, cannon island. Water cannons is around with the concrete island constructed with each of the corner of the bath lane with the figure 5.2. Show the two example of figure control and concrete island should be located with the entrance that exists X. The two cannons should play the inner cannon island figure 5.3. Island should have one of the cannon per island with the island should be made by the drain. Show the troop will not stand in the water. All corners of the bath should be filled to avoid buildup of the debris. Cannon island should be designed such that do not impede the movement of the cannons and wash water flow stream with the use of the hose section may include the island design. Clean up purpose of the figure 5.5 show the cross section of the water and show the restraining bridle of the cannon of the water drain and flexors are grout concrete filled with steel piping against the bowl for the bath lane with improve the removal of the encrusted dirt from the underside around the driving wheel with the other area of the vehicle, but they cannot be cleaned with the water cannon flow stream. By driving the vehicle back and forth over the flexors, much of the dirt is be loose and then remove the turbulence created with the action, remove the dirt from the hard to remove the area of the under the cage bra on the side of the basing of the flexors called the direction wheel to move it up and down with the motion of the movement loosen the dirt from the track from under the wheel of the skirt. The space between the flexors also served with the collection channel slope and bath lateral drain. I show for the example of the cross-section cannon, the restrainable bridle of the drain, and track vehicle lanes. Recommended the center of the flexor space from the 5.5 foot with the flexor of the alpha should allow the vehicle with the ring gear, but they achieve the maximum flexing motion power. The outer link of the bath should have the flexor extend with the wide wall to prevent from building up into the flexor of the wall with the flexor of the track vehicle lane should be 9 inches high, with the method of connecting and pitting. Look to the bottom of the bath must be able to withstand the impact with all type of the vehicles using bath. 51182 dual purpose lane. The flexor dual purpose lane will similarly deliver the track vehicle lane of the flexor should be space. The 18 inch part of the flexor should be installed with the right angle of the lane with the extent with the range of the lateral trench drain in the lane of the sidewall of the bath is designed for the dirt for the collection of the butt between the wall and the flexor is not effectively in order to allow the better vehicle control the age of the flexor should be 3 inches above the floor level of the construction in such a way that the same the impact of both track and wheel vehicles should track both lanes. Entrance cannon islands, the longitudinal yield drain, your flexor slope, and 50 foot to fluent control structure transverse shoe drain, water cannon, slope of 1 to 11 track vehicle lane exit. Entrance ramp, the slope of the instrument for the top of the back of the lane maximum allowable slope is 1 to 11 9%, 1 5 1 1 10 exit ramp, the maximum allowable slope bath exit is 1 11 9%, 5 1 1 11 the ramp slope with the effect of when the rate water required for the bath, the result of the amount of wastewater to treat, therefore the maximum level should be selected except for the local conditions of ladder spots. 51112 the U-drain open U-drain should be used to lady in wastewater the whole area of the collection slope for the bath should slope of the total drain minimum 2% to help move the debris with the collection system. 51112 1 with the lateral U-drain is probably along with the center line of the bath lane lateral drain is connected with the drain U-drain with the run of the particular line, but this drain versus drain just show directly to the bath outlet with the control structure with the figure 5 and show with the drains range. Alright, 51112 fill and flush system. Fill and flush system was motorized valve of the bath allowed the time the filling of the bath with the movement of the dirt and debris outlet source when the bath is drained of the flesh and clean the flesh. Supply with the dishwasher should be placed into uppermost of each of the UV drain. The flusher will provide each with the increased flow of the UV drain to prevent the sediment deposition. The recommended flushing rate is 600 gallons per minute with the lateral U drain, 900 gallons per minute for the primary U drain. That should be provided with the 5 feet per second with the velocity of the U drain. Flushing time of the arbitrarily set with the 15 to 25 minutes depending on the swell condition. Flow rate of the filling of the increased or of the filling of the bath reasonable amount of time of the fill time of 30 minutes left of the recommended fill flush procedure controlled by the wash facility operator. Through Chapter 4, system of the pump and supply piping with the design to be independent of the system short of the fill flush water equalization barriers and 511 design. You drain with the design of the handle with the peak of the cell with the hydraulic load with the curve with the move on wastewater with efficiently struck the maximum grade of the 2% required the drains allow with 5 posts for a second and prevent settling. 511.12.4 materials. You drain should be aligned with the concrete with the other previous imperial materials such as plastic material, metal, vertified clay with a line should be have smooth circular finish, reduce roughness of the trench. All right, 511.13 outlet control structure. The move of the outlet structure review the regular the depth of the wall of the bath of the figure 11 where the wear is located with the interface for the structure of the bottom of the bath design the rate of the lower with the vary of the water depth of the valve of the gate the located with the structure of the intersection of the drain. First you drain the wastewater to discharge into the structure of the way wall of the valve of the gate may be motorized mainly operated with the structure should be designed to minimize solid deposition. Figure 512 vehicle spray stand. The spray stand after the commercial car with the water for the vehicle and drive with the facility change high pressure water in the main small now for the method for the design will come in irregular shaped tactical wheels because the M1 takes out of the vehicle with a heavy side of the curve that cannot be effectively display with the design effectively remove the dirt from the tray of the other skirt from the other place with the defect of the reach for this spray stand with the required with a large amount of water than comparable size both bath pre-wash facilities. Therefore, they're not recommended for use for the canal installations. The dual purpose lane should enter the can islands line will drain the flexor of the slope of the 5.5 foot with a 50 foot. If to a fit structure of the drain versus drain slope of 111 on the exit and 107 on the entrance and 111 on the exit. Dual purpose lane cannon water cannons. Your figure 5A shows your U drainage. Varies inverted individual elevation varies. Show the bath cross sectional slope with 2% center of the lane. Configuration U drains in the bath. Transversal U drain flow. Lateral U drain. Bar level construction control structure. Weir openings. Pier treatment. Pinch treatment system. Transverse U drain for over the bath of the grading. And this section AA and section B movable to wear with the control grate. 513 pre-bath pre-wash support facility. 5131 water wash supply water supply line to transport water into the pressure of the washing structure supply pipe with ductile iron shield other materials for the damage of the water. Hand with the plastic pipe is not acceptable for use in supply piping the field area with the underground valve should be acceptable for either the manholes valve of the boxing in reach of the frequency. Freezing temperature of the system must be self-drained. Freezing adequate ventilation should be incorporated to allow the isolation of the individual wash station and wash positions. 5132 water conveyancy. The wash water conveyancy washer structure for the treatment system should be only open the slope station to provide 5 per second. The velocity of the conveyancy for the treatment system should be as limiting the number of the terms of the minimum solid deposition with which you build up and block the pipe with the trench of the clove of the conductor of the U for the dual site with the constraints such as need the path on the roads or manual hold must provide at each chamber the pipe direction slope of each pipe intersection C chapter 6. Alright, 5133 bypass lane. The bypass lane provide allow light and soil vehicle to bypass the pre-wash station that show that we vehicle pass pre-wash mode the recommended lane ways for the 20 feet the bypass lane must have positive drains to prevent build up of water sediment when a person should provide bypass lane around the station must also provide with the name of the vehicle to leave the wash pre-wash will additional washing to bypass wash station veins for the final assembly. 15134 with adequate lighting should provide with the nighttime washing operations required by installation for additional C344 lighting. Chapter 6 wastewater treatment.